Kazi ni Kazi, brought to you by the Ministry of Industrialization. The Ministry of Industrialization, tunaimarisha viwanda.
Wananchi wenye bidii hawachoki kutafuta riziki zao. Usinicheke, naendeleza gurudumu la maendeleo. Kazi ni kazi, kazi ni kazi.
The ability to preserve the shelf life of fresh fruit is every fruit farmer or trader's dream. Within this background, the Kenya Industrial Research and Development Institute has come up with a technology that seeks to preserve the quality of the highly perishable but potentially lucrative commodities. In Malindi, the research institution has established a fruit processing plant intended to ensure that farmers get value for their produce.
So we identify fruit processing as one of the intervention areas where we could try and stop the yearly spoilage during high season of most of the fruit crops in this region.
Established in 2009, the idea behind the processing plant came as an intervention following huge losses resulting from spoiled fruits.
Every year, during the high season of mangoes and other fruits, there's a lot of spoilage. And the capacity for processing of fruits in this region is very limited. KIRDI thought it was important that we set up a pilot plant here to handle mango processing.
Even in its pilot stage, the processing plant has a capacity to produce at least 8 tons of juice every day, with a possibility of more once it becomes fully operational. According to the center's acting director, the process, which helps retain the properties of color and taste in the mango fruit, starts right from the farm where they are picked.
We get the fruits from the farmers. The fruits are sorted out so that we arrange them or we grade them in terms of their ripening. They are washed at the washing trough, thoroughly cleaned to remove all soil debris, all foreign material from the mangoes. So from the cleaning, we take them to the peeling table where the mangoes are peeled. The peeled mangoes are again fleshed so that we get the mesocarp that is used in that we pulp to produce our juice. So the fleshing, after the fleshing, it goes to the pulper, the mango pulper, where it is pulp into mango pulp. And from the pulp, we take it to the pasteurizer that kills. It's just a step to kill the microbial or to reduce the microbial load to a harmless level. From pasteurization, now we take it to the cooling. We reduce the temperature of the pulp to around 8 degrees. And now from that stage, we can store it on the fridge.
The juice is then bottled and labeled ready for the market. As Kosambo says, the product has been well received and is currently retailing in local shops and KIRDI centers in Mombasa.
We were thinking that if we are able to produce enough quantities, we can sell the pulp in large quantities for other processors who could process it further to other products or package it, dilute it and package it in different forms.
While local investors are reaping big from reselling the product, the biggest beneficiaries are probably the fruit farmers. Farmers who previously incurred huge losses now have a reason to smile.
They get a market outlet for their fresh produce. We go by the market rates, which means the farmers get a little bit better prices than the other middlemen who want to further sell their mangoes at a profit. Also to the local entrepreneurs who are able to use our products or who are buying our products in bulk and selling, they are also able to earn a living out of this.
With the demand for the beverage so high, the research institution is planning to upgrade the processing plant and replicate it in other parts of the country. But before this happens, the plant requires proper equipment for transporting the juice, even as technology proves to be a challenge.
Sometimes the time taken to develop and produce and fabricate a machine that is profitable takes time. The farmers, on the other hand, they need quick intervention. We don't have a very strong safe bulk transporting system from the north coast connecting Nairobi. We must use the road. So we need refrigerated trucks
Nevertheless, Kosambo and his team is optimistic that the future is bright. To achieve their dream, the research institution is transferring this technology to farmers, entrepreneurs and machine fabricators across the country.
Training is part of is a component of our project so that they can make this equipment and service them and to repair them locally instead of transporting them back to Nairobi or to areas like far off areas where we have component workshops.
And as the country works towards achieving the Vision 2030 dream, Kosambo says more funding is needed to undertake appropriate research if the development plan is to be realized.
So if we want to develop the nation and to industrialize the nation and to achieve Vision 2030, I think there should be a significant increase in the investment and in the government allocation, physical allocation to this industry.
Kazi ni Kazi, brought to you by the Ministry of Industrialization. The Ministry of Industrialization, tunaimarisha viwanda.
Ni wananchi wenye bidii, hawachoki kutafuta riziki zao. Usinicheke